Hey guys, and welcome to Arm Wars. Before we get things underway on tonight's film, we wanted to tell you about an exclusive offer from our sponsor partners Armsport. They've given you the opportunity to get 10% off any and all products, including the incredible wristbacks. These products are world class and can help you all to realise your true potential on the arm wrestling table. So if you want to do so, get yourself over to wristball.net, enter the code ARMWARS and order today. Enjoy the film.
Ready, go! Oh, baby! And goddamn just move inside on this thing! Oh, no! He's not coming in here!
Arm Wars Iron House 2, and a highly anticipated debut with one of the United States of America's youngest and brightest talents. Emerging from the savage search comes Dustin Hyatt. His opponent is looking to welcome him Scottish style. His name, KIERAN Jovi Morrison.
KIERAN Morrison has given me matches that I'll never forget, and has also made me decide I don't want to arm wrestle KIERAN Morrison ever again because it hurts really bad.
He's so versatile, he can pull, doesn't give up. I'm always impressed watching his matches.
Hailing from the United States of America, welcome Dustin Hyatt!
We find this kid through Arm Wars Savage Search, and you look at him and you're like, well, what a nice looking young man. And he is a nice young man. He's a great kid. Dustin Hyatt is going to be a massive problem. You underestimate this kid, he's going to destroy you.
Dustin clearly has some good inside power.
My goal is to prove that I belong in Arm Wars.
I'm not sure, because this is standing in the way. Let's find out and let's get it on.
KIERAN Jovi Morrison!
Today I am pulling against Dustin Hyatt. He's an inside puller. He's very fast, and the thing is if he gets it on top of you, if he gets that lock in, I've seen him out endure a lot of big names. This guy is definitely dangerous.
Arm Wars Iron House 2, KIERAN Morrison. Unmeasured quantity is Dustin Hyatt. We don't know how strong this kid is.
I am completely nervous. I'm trying to act as calm and cool, but I'm shaking on the inside.
Okay, if you're happy high, I'm happy to see you go. Rotate, whole thing, rotate with me. Rotate. Wrist, wrist. Ready, go!
On the way we go! Jock Jovi! KIERAN Morrison with the win!
And a massive hit from KIERAN Morrison exposes the wrist and hand of the American, exposes a frailty in the technical arsenal of Dustin Hyatt. Welcome to the Super Series.
I came all this way just to get flashed like that.
Bang! And the dirt is gone. Honest to God, that was not good enough.
Of course I'm worried. Can I even make this a match? Can I make it look like I belong here?
I'm usually caught sleeping, but from what you just shown me, there was nothing.
Chill, you're still getting warm. Work on the hand a little bit. To the other side, man. Work on the hand, make it more tired.
To stay relaxed there for Dustin. Only a very young man needs to keep breathing, stay
Maybe
relaxed.
one of the best coaches in the world, but I'm sorry, I had to walk over there just to smell the fear.
Coach Ray is in my corner, and I don't think there's anybody better to have there. He told me to control my breathing, chalk up, and dig in low in my hands. I'm glad he's there because right now I'm in my own head.
You're far too calm. What is going on? I'm having to psych myself up here. Come on.
Shoulders same again. Try not to climb each other, okay?
Fire it up, Dustin!
Let's get down. Down. That's it, okay?
Here we
Rotate
go.
with me. Don't want to stay.
Dustin Hyatt.
Wrist. Wrist.
United
Ready,
States
go!
of America. Big drive. We slip. We will go to the strap match.
Okay. I felt a little bit of connection there.
Felt something there, and the young man from the United States of America has the look of the devil in his eyes. He's strong. No doubt about that. Started to find something, but Morrison equal to it. The Scotsman savagely powerful. Posted back there. He got what he wanted. He leads by one pin, but this looks like there's something there.
Rising. His hand down.
I know, but I'm not going to set it off like that.
Dustin Hyatt. Kieran, Jock, Jovi, Morrison.
Okay, before I put this in, I want it level. And that looks level to me. Dustin, strap's coming in now. Now take your grips, boys, okay? Brilliant. Shoulders.
Cover my knuckle.
Shoulders. Okay, that's good. You're both going to rotate to centre. Rotate this way. Don't fight me. Rotate. Both of you. Rotate. Come off. Come off. Dustin, come off.
United States of
Rotate.
America versus
Rotate.
Scotland.
Ready, go!
Underway we go! Enormous drive! Morrison can't finish, and Dustin Hyatt is hanging in there. Hyatt goes on to the runner, but this is an absolute screamer. And Morrison can't finish there and needs to stay with it. Barn burner here. What a war! Dustin Hyatt drives down, gets the pin. He was on the running foul. It will be a restart. Wow!
I'm about to get pinned. I foul. And all of a sudden, the match stops. I wanted to stop, but this isn't quite what I was thinking was going to happen. But he can't pin me. He keeps driving and driving, and I'm honestly just confused of how I'm holding him. I've never been in this position before.
I know that you're a sort of like innocent lad, you don't like swearing, but if you can keep your F***ing elbow down, we might have a match.
Good match here. Nip and tuck. Dustin Hyatt, Kieran Morrison, and it starts to kick off in the second start.
Come on, Dustin.
Dustin needs to be careful now. He's on the run. He's got the foul. Cannot get another one.
It is your debut. I've had mine, and I won mine. Can you win yours?
I already lost once. I'm not about to let him win again.
Not if I can help it.
Knows he can finish from there, but he doesn't want to go on the runner again and waste it. Kieran, on the other hand, needs to make it stick. That fine line. Dustin, if he could have stayed down, not put himself onto the runner, maybe he could have squeaked it out. He doesn't want to lose it by doing that and just end up hitting a runner, pinning, but not getting the win. Needs to try and keep composed. Morrison, on the other hand, was looking to fish that hand and wrist. Almost got there, but couldn't do it. Ran out of pad.
Don't load him, load you. Shoulders. Shoulder. Okay,
Here we go. Dustin Hyatt, United States of
Now
America.
rotate.
Kieran
Rotate.
Morrison,
Rotate.
Jock, Jovi
Rotate.
of Scotland. Underway we go! Massive drive. Kieran Morrison smashes that to the side, and Hyatt's arm strength is mega. He's hanging it up there, and Morrison has blasted that hand and wrist. He isn't able to finish, and he stays with it, and this is a screaming, career-ending death blow. Both men hanging in, and Hyatt tries to drive on it. Morrison needs to stay tight. Hyatt's on the runner, and he knows that he needs to finish, does get that pin. And it's Dustin Hyatt with the win. The match had gone live. Wow!
Come on, get on that elbow, man.
Kieran, you're an inch from the pad, mate.
I know, he's got a fucking great lock.
Yeah.
Great lock, but he's a great guy. That is
You can do
amazing.
this, mate. You can do it.
And the same soup warmed over for Kieran Jock Jovi Morrison exposes the wrist and hand and blasts down to the pad. But a stop, a big stop, from the savage Dustin Hyatt. The American is backing up that reputation. hovering above the pad, pulls back for the win.
As soon as I look up, I'm thinking about to have to start over, but he fouled as well. So it was a live match. I got my win.
No mistakes this time. The American secures his first victory and announces to the room that he's here in Arm Wars and he means business.
Don't celebrate too soon, Dustin. I thought you were on the runner. I didn't hear him say, "We are live." There's just so much in the moment going on.
Oh, I'm ecstatic, but still nervous because I was not in a position I was used to being in.
He's good, but
He's got my hand.
just cop. You have to as much as you can.
Trying, he's able to keep it.
I know, but you keep doing that. Keep doing that.
You won't keep it.
Same again, Kieran. You literally an inch from the pad. Do it again.
I need to get the shoulder up. I'm leaving it behind too much.
Yeah, you are a little bit, yeah. Yeah, a bit more height in the shoulder. You've got this, mate.
Platform, riser. Because you're going into a press. This is not even a press.
1-1 the score. What a match!
Okay.
That pronator. Kieran over-pronated, if anything, at one point there and got off his arm a little bit. Stayed static, waited it out, and Hyatt pulled it back for the win when the match went live. What an absolute battle.
My arm's blown up more than it's ever been in my life. I wanted to go straight to the straps.
Dustin Hyatt, Kieran, Jock, Jovi, Morrison.
I'm going to pin you so fucking fast, you're not going to know what's
What
happening.
an incredible match here. USA versus Scotland. Big drive, we're going to the strap.
Well done. You ran away so fucking fast.
Get as high as you can in the strap. Get as high as you can.
Rotate still. It's crazy to go back and shot.
My mom, my dad, they sacrificed a lot to help me get here because I'm not able to do it myself. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. The good in myself. I don't feel like I'm at that level. They push me and say, yes, you are. I want to put my family and all my friends through all of that just to get here and lose. Actually getting emotional.
Load up a little bit. Load up a little bit. Dustin, load up, load up, load up.
Rotate the whole thing.
And go hard.
Rotate with me.
Cup as deep as you can.
USA and Scotland here in
Ready, go!
On the way we go! Massive drive again! And it's alive over in the Iron House and Morrison and Hyatt in an absolute screamer! What an incredible battle! Brutal battle here with Kieran Morrison and Dustin Hyatt, and Morrison this time staying with it. And this is an absolute war. Both men driven to win the drive, cannot finish.
Runner, go stay.
Goes on to the running foul. Hyatt's on the runner. He knows he can't win from there, and that doesn't matter.
Winner. You're on a runner though, bud. Restart again.
Restart. Wow. Get onto the running foul, Dustin there. What a match. What a match.
You know, at this rate, we're going to be here all night. You know, slip, runner, Dustin. I don't want to win on fouls. Come on.
Back in, boys.
Kieran now knows he needs to get this guy on the A side and keep him there.
And a committed hit again from Kieran Morrison is stopped dead. But the eagerness of youth, mistakes are made. We go again.
1-1 the score in an absolute mind bender.
Nice and low again, yes.
1-1. Iron House
Take that back
2.
off.
Dustin Hyatt, Kieran
I know
Morrison.
Scotland as well.
Biblical piss take match.
Gotta lock that in there. Fingers out, thumbs up. Thank you. Thumbs up.
Be ready, guys. Keep that
Kieran,
focus.
straps coming in. Take your grips.
I grip up and it feels the exact same.
Dustin needing to just square that shoulder off and
That's brilliant.
getting called
Rotate the whole thing.
crowd on there, but both men super committed. USA
Wrist.
and
Ready, go!
couldn't get anymore.
Runner, this side! What? Dustin on a
Running
runner.
foul,
Keep pulling.
big drive, and that's just going to be a restart. It was immediate.
Winner. Bixie, immediate restart.
There's no point in bleeding.
Come on, back in.
A second running foul from Dustin Hyatt. On the restart, Kieran Morrison happy to let it go. Experience is starting to count for the Scotsman.
Off the wrist.
How bad do you want it?
Ready, go!
With a big drive there, incredible war, and both men trying to punish the other one down to the pad. Goes Dustin Hyatt.
I take him, I drive with everything in me. Not feeling like I have any power, but it just keeps moving, it keeps moving. Finally, I get the pin.
Pretty good. You did a good job there. And I'm sorry I didn't shake your hand. You f***ed me.
Doing great. Okay. Doing great. Same thing.
But Morrison needs to move the arm.
Get the strap straight.
Rotating and rotating, it's fine, but this guy's
You got the good side of the strap, man. When you get his wrist back, just come down on his thumb, get tall, get to the right, and just don't even worry about side pressure. Don't worry about back pressure. When he drives at you, come at him with his thumb. He won't be able to pin it or twist his wrist, and then just wait. Patience. You've got it. You can still win this.
That advice that you just gave me there, Ryan, he's shown that he's connected in that area. If I drive further towards him, what is that going to do? Look, I was sat on his bicep for like a half hour in the last few rounds, and it done nothing.
It's a little hard. He tries to help, but at this point, I have no other technique to use.
I'm thinking about how much pain I am in. My riser's burnt.
USA versus Scotland, Iron House 2.
It's completely out of the game, but in essence, it's my only weapon.
Shoulder. Bring that forward.
Here we go. Dustin Hyatt, Kieran Morrison.
Ready, go!
Well, I thought I would try something that's a little bit more out of character for me. You know.
Just staying on the pronation has been a disservice to Kieran there, but he's burning that crack big time, and you can see Dustin knows it. He's committing hard onto that shoulder. That's where the arm strength lies, and the speed of both men off that start's been important also. Who can just get a little bit of edge into the match? And it started, Kieran was the faster out of the blocks and the more committed. He was moving the arm, but recently it's been Dustin. That confidence has kicked in, and he's hitting very hard, and it's creating some serious waves.
All I want is hand control. From the go, I have to give it everything.
We're into the strap.
He's coming. He's coming.
2 pins to 1.
Rotate.
United States
Get
of
off that
America.
wrist. Rotate with me. Ready, go!
Oh, Dustin Hyatt exploding into that one. That's a massive win for the American. He goes to 3 pins, and Kieran Morrison needs something right now.
Try something different. Gotta keep him out of the strap. Gotta keep him out of the strap.
Now, the score's 3-1. I'm running out of options. I just tried going inside with this guy, and it was an absolute stone wall. It just fucking burst right through me. Time to go back to the ace card.
And just like that, it was over. Smashed him to the pad. And man, talk about relief. I did not want to go through that war again. I knew if I had hand control that I could win the match and just prove myself right.
Kieran Jovi Morrison. Who wants it most?
We'll slip again.
And a young child at home would love to be able to pull this back and make it dramatic. So that when that child grows up, they can watch the dad in action, but it's a big ask.
Good, rotate.
And And the young man from
Wrist.
the United States of America is hungry.
Wrist. Ready, go! Wrist! Do the fucking woman!
Do I not look charged up to you? I'm f***ing raging. This guy is running constantly. I mean, how can you come forward and run at the exact same time?
Opportunity for legendary response here. What an absolute war this one's been. Both men 100% committed.
Kieran, strap. No. Take grip.
Charge of the Light Brigade, both sides.
Step to the left side of the pad.
Kieran!
Press the elbow in the pad. Elbow in the
Send us this
pad.
way. Now rotate.
Here
Rotate.
we go.
Rotate.
USA and Scotland.
This way, boys. This way.
How bad do you want
Wrist.
it?
Ready, go!
Underway we go! Dustin Hyatt gets the pin!
Well done there. Fantastic on your debut, Jovi.
4 pins.
Fast.
So on.
Chill. One more. What do you want to do?
Can't do anything. I'm going.
Tell him just you'll get the strap straight away. Because he will go for a strap.
What an incredible match.
You know, I tried to drag you into my power so many times, and yeah, you did keep on running, but you know, that's the game. The man who runs from the line is the one that survives.
The relief, the stress, all the hard work, it finally paid off. And in a brutal, amazing match. Nothing like I've ever been in before. To be on Arm Wars and have that kind of match and to come out the winner, there's nothing else that can
Last
compare.
round, ladies and gentlemen, 4-1 the score right now.
We still have a 6th round, and we're at Arm Wars. We're pulling all 6.
Both men nominate. We go to the strap for the last round.
4-1 the score. And Dustin Hyatt secures his first ever victory in his first ever appearance here in the Super Series. He's savage, and his name is Dustin Hyatt.
Here we go. Last round. How bad do you want it?
Ready, go!
Underway we go! There's the drive from Morrison! And he gets on the top of the hand, needs to keep it onto that side of the table and staying with it in an absolute war. Morrison diving on that arm. Dustin Hyatt hanging with it, trying to stay with it. Is Kieran coming off the bright. Staying with that arm is key for him, and he knows that now. He's waiting for the surgeon, will try and get it. There is the timing. Great match, and he climbs at a good time. Adjust that angle. Big drive again, another little climb, and this time Kieran Jovi Morrison with the win in the last round of an epic match here in the Iron House 2. What a pull, well done lads,
You know, that for me is the essence of why I am here. I came in and I was pretty much near enough from the beginning being bullied about this table. That man was an absolute warrior. Everything, he might not have been too vocal about it. I do the screaming, he does the action.
Everything you hear about Arm Wars, just the battles, the strain, the intensity, you hear about it, but until you live it, it's something else. You're dead beyond belief. It's another kind of level. To have that kind of pressure, nerves, and that kind of battle, it's amazing.
That is why I pull in Arm Wars for matches like that.
Kieran Jovi Morrison, beaten to the punch this time, but further evidence the fact that he is there till the last breath in his body to fight.
Dustin, great pulling man. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Dustin Hyatt has arrived in the Arm Wars Super Series, and he's arrived with a bang. This kid might look like your quiet, super clean-cut, church-going young man from the United States of America. Why? Because that's exactly what he is. But you put him on an arm wrestling table.
Jesus Lord Almighty. What a salvage.
In your arm wrestling career or life or whatever, is that like top 10 moment of your life?
That's the top one moment of my life.
Arm Wars Savage Search is the real deal. It worked. John Tarian, Dustin Hyatt, these guys proved it. So the next time the Arm Wars Savage Search rolls around, bring your A game. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more submissions.
And if you're not subscribed, you're a bellend.